Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Araujo. Koundé. And Araujo. Alaba. Now Lino. Alaba. Araujo. Belletti. That's a throw. Bellingham. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Gently done. And he's in on goal! Shapes to shoot! Decent hit! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Aim forwards. Araujo spots it and intercepts. Alaba. Koundé. Now Alaba. Now Lino. Alaba. Araujo. Alaba. Araujo. And Koundé. Belletti. Koundé. And Araujo. Alaba. Lino. Bellingham. Lino. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Goes in for the header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Alaba is there, and he can pick it up. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Over to the left. Lino is charging up on the overlap. He's got two! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. Well, we've seen the home.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
And there's the end of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams, it is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are back on the way. Barcelona carrying a... And Van Nistelrooy!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Van Nistelrooy!
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And we have our very first corner.
Substitution.
And the header! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
71,649.
Koundé. And that's gone loose. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back to the goalkeeper. Alaba.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And Araujo. He's found... It's Griezmann!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's gone forward. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He can get that clear. And that has been knocked clear. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be
Koundé.
1 minute added time.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good
And
evening
now,
to you.
Please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.